Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you. And I have someone to introduce you to, someone truly special today, Holly Holliday. Now, let me tell you, Holly is a powerhouse of creativity and compassion. Her journey from being a primary caregiver for her beloved mother to now helping countless others through her innovative, excuse me, Angel Alert Band is one that will touch your heart and inspire your mind. We're going to talk about this today because her passion for creating solutions that offer safety and peace of mind is really a testament to her strength, her determination, her unwavering commitment to making a difference in this world. Now, I just know that after hearing her story, you'll be moved by her vision and the incredible impact she's out to make in this world. So let's dive right in and learn more about what fuels this young lady and her mission and how we can support her on this amazing journey. Hello, Holly.
Hello, can you hear me? There we go.
There we go. Yes, I
Hi.
can. I can hear you. Thank God.
I know. It's all working. Thanks for the wonderful introduction, and it just warms my heart that you get me.
Thank you. Listen, Holly, where are you coming in from? I'm an expat living in Mexico. That's where I'm coming
Yes,
from. Where are you
yes,
coming
I
from?
am coming in from Greensboro, North Carolina, in the U.S.
Okay. Is that where you were born?
I was born in Greensboro, and I lived here until I was 18, and then moved to New York City for 10 years, and then moved back to take care of my mom.
Okay. So your mom's in North Carolina. Now, your mom's
Yes.
still with you, right?
No, she passed away 5 years ago.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Because my mother passed away about 7 years ago. It's so difficult, especially because I know that you were her number one provider, and so was I for my mom. So I know what that's all about. But you took this and you made this your passion. And we're going to talk about this because you really turned this personal experience of yours into something that really can help so many others. So, what was the pivotal moment that made you realize you needed to create the Angel Alert Band?
So, Jean Malin, who is the founder and creator of the Angel Alert Band, I had met her like a year ago,
Mhm.
and hadn't talked to her in a long time, and something told me, call Jean. So, about 2 months ago, I called Jean, and she's like, this is what I'm doing. And I've created this Angel Alert Band, and she told me all about it, and I got chills. My eyes watered up, and I said, I've got to help you. I've got to help you because of caregiving for my mom. I knew this would help her if she had had it, and I wanted everyone else to be able to have this band as well.
Well, that took care of that second question, because I was going to ask you what role as a caregiver shaped your vision and approach to building this product. So you you answered that one. Thank you so much. So, did you, looking back, did you wish you had had this for your mother?
Yes. So my mother I lived with her when I first moved back, got her out of her house of 40 years. She moved into a condo. Everything was great until one day I was over there and she was saying that there were mice all over the place. And we, got the exterminate, all this. And then we realized that she was beginning stages of dementia.
Right.
And from that moment until she ended up going into um, the different stages, a smaller apartment where she had a monitoring system, then she went to assisted living, and then she went to a nursing home. And when she was at that small apartment, and it was for people of a certain age, they had like a cord in the bathroom,
Oh, yeah.
and she fell, and we weren't able to get in touch with her, and it was on Thanksgiving, and on Thanksgiving Day we went over there, found her, and called EMS. And what made me, this isn't an alert band which alerts, the EMS or anything, but this is a band where when EMS comes, they scan the band, and then all the information that we put on it is on the phone. So we've got your medicines can go on there, your DNR, your allergies, any X-rays. You can put your blood type, your living will.
Wow.
Um, and if she had had that, as soon as we had called the EMS and they came, they were like, "What medicines are she on?
Right.
What are her allergies?" And we were kind of in that state, trying to, upset that she was like this, but trying to find everything. But if we had had this band, all they would have had to do is scan it, and immediately they would have her information.
Wow, this alert angel band, really, or angel alert band, as you call it, is really a game changer for families and caregivers, isn't it?
Yes,
I
it
mean,
really is.
the way it works, it makes it very unique. Now, let me ask you, for example, my mother was in Canada. Would it had worked for somebody in Canada, or would it work for
Yes.
somebody in Mexico? Or
Yes,
that may
it
be a
is.
stupid question. I don't know.
No, no, no. That's something that Jean Malin made sure that was this is can go into any country, any language. It can be set up, and so you can see I've got the black one on. We have a black band and a pink band, and people can get. I don't know if you can see it. It's a band that goes on your watch. It's a
Oh yeah.
sleeve that goes on your watch,
Hmm.
and then a card. So the sleeve, a card that goes in your wallet, the sleeve has just been programmed. So we're able to get that out to people.
Wow. I love that, you went way beyond, because I know that you're in marketing and you do a lot of
Mhm.
marketing of products. So you've really expanded your vision to help others dealing with serious health conditions. And I admire you for
Yes.
that, for God's
Thank
sakes.
you.
It's
Thank you.
unbelievable. So what drives you to keep pushing forward with such passion and resilience?
Well, like you said before, I really want to make a difference. And when I saw and talked to Jean Malin, I knew that if we could get this into people's hands, it was going to save lives. And that's very passionate about that. And because I was a caregiver for my mother, the caregivers, there are so many, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of caregivers
Right.
that are in the homes that, like, taking care of their loved ones. And I was going around with my phone. I like had to have my phone on me all the time because whenever I was expecting a call, I was
Yeah,
scared that she had fallen. I'd done this.
I know.
And with this, I know that they can contact me. And that's another thing that I failed to say is when the ban is scanned, two people that you designate are immediately text that the EMS has been called. So
Right.
so you just need a phone. It's you can have, whoops, let me turn it on. But you can have Android, you can have Apple. So it immediately, whoops, let me do this right. Of course, mine's a demo, so it's, come on. There we go. So I scan it, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little screen that comes up that the EMS,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah.
and then I don't know if you can see. So let's see if you. I don't know if you can see this, but
It's very bright.
yeah, it's very bright. Um, so it sends a text to the loved one,
I see
and
that. Hmm.
it says, emergency alert, Holly Holliday's NFC medical tag was scanned by an EMS personnel. Puts the time. Please check in with them or contact emergency services if needed. So, um, that's so important. I think that's such um, a great thing to have the parent, caregivers given. So here we go. So this is the EMS coming,
Okay. Yeah.
and
It's disappearing
and
into the ocean there in the background.
yeah,
There you
and
go. Yeah.
it's in the ocean. So then it comes up with they have to for two-step identification.
Hmm.
And I wish that I could show this.
Probably because of the virtual background. Yeah.
Here, let me turn that off.
Yeah.
I think I can do that pretty easily. Virtual background. Let's video virtual background. Okay. Let's turn that bad boy off. Well, I'm sorry. It's still not doing that, but I have to scan it again.
Yeah.
See if I can get it in front of me. Okay. So
Yeah, that's
there
better.
we go.
Yes. Yes. Now I can
Okay,
see.
so you can see my name, my
Right.
birth, my age, my
Right.
blood type, and then all of this information. We've got my medicines, my see what's my medical conditions, all my medicines, any vaccinations that I've had, any images, like someone might have titanium that they need to know,
Right.
past surgeries, family history, doctors, insurance, emergency contacts, medical strategies like my living will. And so it just, it's right there for the EMS to scan.
That is amazing. That is really a lifesaver. I can think of 5 people that I can put you in contact with. One of my best friends does, um, you know, end your life the way that you want it and ended, and
Yes.
it's something that she would be really jazzed about, because it would be just an added thing that she could explain to people, so that
Yes.
it could be. I mean, not is it only important that all your papers be taken care of, but this is a physical something that can actually really save somebody's life, really.
And a lot of nursing homes and assisted living,
Yeah.
I'm really trying to connect with them because when the EMS is, even if you're in a nursing facility, if you're in that you have nurses, EMS is called and they still have to go find your folder, find all your
Right.
information.
Exactly.
And this saves time because they just scan it, it comes up, and then they know how they can treat you, because of, it's important for blood types and allergies. And another really good thing about this is it's not just for the elders, it's for
It's for
anyone that
everybody.
has allergies. Anyone, my husband's getting a ban for his diabetes because the EMS needs to know. There are kids
Right.
that are have allergies, have peanut allergies, have latex allergies, and
Right.
the EMS needs to know that immediately to save their life.
Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely. It's so important. Oh my God. So is that battery operated, or is it like your computer you have to plug it in?
Really, really good question. So this is not battery operated. This is a chip that's in here exactly like is in your credit card. So the
Hmm.
NCR is in here. And so you don't need batteries. It doesn't, die. It just works just like your credit card works, you know, forever. We keep
Forever.
getting,
There's no
yeah,
expiration date like my credit card.
no expiration date. And with the bands, they are hyperallergenic. It's really a soft, really nice feeling band. The sleeve just pops on your watch.
Uh-huh.
And then a lot of people are getting it and putting it on their my alerts, my alert band, I've
Right.
fallen and I can't get up. And they're putting it on, that's a necklace, and they're putting it on their necklace.
Correct.
And, they push that button and yeah, EMS comes, but it doesn't tell them what medicines you're on, what all your information, so they can scan it right there. And on it is the directions to the EMS that they're used to seeing these. It has the medical alert, and it says to use your phone and to scan, and the EMS knows what to do.
Wow, this is also good for Red Cross people, who the
Yes,
ambulances, for
yes, Yes.
If we need an ambulance, we call the Red Cross, and so
Right.
we have a situation where we call them the Red Cross bottles, and we have all the information inside that bottle,
Oh,
and
wow.
and it sits in front of inside our fridge in case, because so the Red Cross here know to look inside. But that's in an emergency, you don't know how people are going to react.
Right.
You don't know if they're going to take that extra step, look into your
Yes.
refrigerator. So,
Yeah, and I mean, that's great, in Mexico, because most people in the States, some of them have it on the refrigerator, some of them
right,
have it in a desk drawer, and then, like, if I'm there, I'm, like, so upset and so concerned about my loved one
right.
that I just need it right in front of me, and the as we know, the baby boomers are starting to retire, and there's that huge population that they're going to need caretakers. They're going to need to go into assisted livings. They're going to need to go into, um, you know, uh, long-term care. And
It's
this
most
helps
appropriate.
doctors. Yeah, it helps doctors. It helps nurses. And we just want to get it into as many hands as possible. And it's not that expensive.
Right.
It's in the US, it's $54.95 to purchase the band, and it's $9 a month, which is very inexpensive. If you just the medical alert band things that you put on your necklace, those are $24.95 a month.
Wow, I know.
And that really adds up. And so Jean has made sure that the band can, be in everyone's hands, because people can get that 54.95, and $9 a month can
Well,
be paid by a caregiver, or it's just peace of mind. It's nothing.
you would think that the insurance would get on this and pay for this. I mean, eventually, hopefully, you can do that.
Yes,
Because,
we're
but
working on
I'm thinking, you say $9 a month. I mean, today, I mean, a Starbucks coffee is like $7, $8.
Oh my God, I know, I know. I was at Starbucks the other day, and I'm like, "Man, that could have been 1 month's worth of,
I know.
1 month's worth of the band."
I know. Well, let's talk, for other entrepreneurs out there who have a dream, but face obstacles. What advice would you give them, based on your journey?
So, I've had my marketing business for 8 years. I've been in the industry my whole life, and, being an entrepreneur is a passion that people know in their hearts, that they wanna do, and I suggest getting connected with people. Referrals are always the best. How I get all my business. So network, get a support system, get a coach, get people around you so that you're not doing it all by yourself, and do what is passionate for you.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm very passionate about helping people, helping businesses grow, and helping save lives with this band. And that's why it's so important to me.
Yeah, I certainly, yeah, understand. I see the vision. It's amazing to see your commitment to creating peace of mind for families, and that's really what you're creating. Can you share a story maybe where the Angel Alert Band has already made a difference?
So, in Arizona, and Colorado, where Gene is, it's, people have the same story. They fall, or they have any kind of ailments. Yeah, they're having allergic reaction to something. They're unconscious. They
Mhm.
don't, and there's someone, he was unconscious. They came, they saw the band, they scanned it, they got him to the hospital. The doctor scanned it, so the hospital was able to scan it and save their lives. I mean, it's a repeating process that happens with everyone that has the band, and that's what makes Gene and our team go forward every day. We just want to help people, and we feel like this band is just a great piece of, like, jewelry. It's like, have it on your watch. And we're also making it so you can, companies can white label it and put, whoops, where is it? And can put their their website on here.
Right. Mhm.
And if assisted livings or places want to buy it, if they get a great quantity, we can make this any color that you want. We can put your website on it, really personalize it, because I really want, I mean, if an assisted living network had this and they had their name on it and it was like their brand color, it
It's
just gives
advertising.
you,
Yeah.
it's advertising, but it's also, it makes the company elevated, because
Right.
when people wear it, they know that they're being taken care of just
Exactly.
another level. And
Exactly.
that's, trust is so important. As we know, it's especially for caregivers, they're the nurses and CNAs and people, sometimes they're trying their best, but they just aren't to the level that we need. And these will speak and help them do their job better as well.
Absolutely give them the confidence that there's a backup somehow,
Exactly.
because you mentioned
Exactly.
reaching out to independent living centers and individuals managing severe
Mhm.
allergies is really important. So this technology really needs to be accessible to everyone, doesn't it? Regardless of age or condition,
Yes.
really.
Yes, yes, and if anyone, wants to contact me, they can, there's a in the, chat, there's a link to my calendar, and there's also a link to my Angel Alert Band, if you wanna purchase it. There's a link there that you can do, or you can go over on the left side of the screen, and there's a QR code that you can scan. But if anyone has, any questions, please reach out, set up a meeting, go to, myangelallertband.com and contact me, contact Jean. We'd love to help you. And it's just a passion, and I just can't wait for the wave to move forward, and this, taking off, with seeing people with it all the time.
Absolutely. One, there should be one in everybody's home for sure, if not
Yes.
one for
Yes.
everybody in the home. Uh,
Yes. And I'm in North Carolina, and I don't know if people around the world know, but we just had a major hurricane come through like 2 weeks ago, and it came through the western part of the state, which they were not ready for. And it is the mudslides and
oh,
the
yeah.
electricity, everything has been out. There have been hundreds and thousands of people that have lost their lives. Something like this would just be great for people to have when they're in a search situation like that, like the hurricane in Florida right now.
Right.
And, the EMS could get there and they just would have it in their hands, because, because they're displaced and don't have their list,
Right.
then all this has to do is speak for them. And it's,
Absolutely.
it could be for anyone. It's not just for elders.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, even if something dramatic had to happen to you, I mean, if somebody found the band, then at least they would know that it belonged to somebody, and that somebody somewhere, So,
Exactly.
oh my God,
Exactly.
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what you're doing. Your story, is one of resilience, innovation, and definitely heartfelt. What do you hope people will feel or be inspired to do after hearing this story today? I mean,
I
obviously there's the CTA buttons. If you want to contact Holly, click on that second button that says "Contact Holly." It'll take you right to her calendar. You can book a time with her and have a chit chat with her. Or if you're really interested in the Angel Band, click the QR code down below where it says "Buy the Angel Band," and it'll take you right to where you need to buy that. So we made it very easy for you. This platform has made it very easy for you. Plus, Holly has put both the links in the message, so we've taken care of everything here. So
Exactly, exactly. And I mean, just spread the word. It's all through networking. And I feel like if one person gets it in one community, it's just going to be like their brother, their sister, their aunt, and then it just moves on because everyone sees how wonderful it is. And there's nothing like this out there. So Jean created something that's really inspirational and is going to help a lot of people that's not out there and at a great price. I mean, $54.95, $9 a month is so cheap.
Absolutely. When you think of, yeah, well, we've already mentioned how much things cost and even the food, but this is food for your heart. This is food for your mind's your peace of mind and whatnot. And then your loved ones feel like they're
Mhm.
being taken care of, if something happens to them,
Exactly.
so that's so
Exactly.
important to give them that feeling of somebody's taking care of me. And I know that all the information is right here on my wrist or hanging from my neck. That can be
Right. Or on your watch.
or on your watch, right? So, Holly, your story is really a true testament to the power of turning pain into purpose, really, and using
Mhm.
your personal experiences to create solutions that serve others. I'm so grateful you shared your time and your insights with us today. Is there anything we haven't touched upon that perhaps you want to mention right now?
No, I just want to thank you so much for having me on and helping me spread the word. And you're doing such wonderful things with this podcast. So thank
Yeah.
you again.
And now I can think of so many more people that I can connect you with because I'm truly a connector. I love to do that. So thank you for being here today. And to our listeners, if Holly's story moved you and you see how the Angel Alert Band can really bring comfort and security to your loved ones, or maybe your community, don't wait. Reach out to Holly by clicking the middle CTA button there and find out how you can make a difference in you know, in somebody's life that you care about. And if you want to buy the Angel Band, then click on the lower CTA button. That's the call to action button, CTA, call to action button. And you can buy it right there. And if you click those buttons now, they'll stay they will stay open. It'll open another window. So even when we say goodbye to you, you can go and take care of that business after the podcast is over with. So do so. Make sure that you take care of this after we say goodbye. So, oh, by the way, if you have a story or an incredible journey to share, one that can inspire others, like Holly's today, or one that creates a meaningful change, reach out to me. I would love to interview you and give your story the platform it deserves because together we can light up the world. And with your voice and with your vision, we can all make it happen. So thank you. Thank you, Holly. And thank
Thank
you.
you for having me.
You're very welcome.